number 8, Ohio State, 12-2 versus number 5, Texas, 13-2, the college football playoff semifinal at the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Okay, if this season has shown me anything, it's that you can never fully know anything. I would say Texas has looked very suspect this year, despite only losing to Georgia twice. I'd say Ohio State looked pretty underwhelming until apparently losing to Michigan turned them into world beaters. They looked unstoppable against Tennessee. They looked unstoppable against Oregon. I don't like it because I need some SEC team to be in the Natty, but I'm going to have to go with Ohio State here simply because I don't know how you counter that offense. Like you said, Matt, with your helmet sticker, Will Howard has just been on a different planet lately. He's got so many weapons. If you spread out and you try to stop Jeremiah Smith and Emeka Ibuka, then Travion Henderson will just gas you in the run game. It's like pick your poison, right? So another thing I will add is, and Jesse, you already mentioned this, Ohio State paid $20 million for their roster. So honestly, they better win.
Like the
So
Yankees. You got to
exa
win.
that's right. So I'm going Ohio State here, 31-24. Jesse, what do you got?
I am doing this strictly because I feel like I want to win the pick'em, and this might be my best chance to do it. So I'm going to pick Texas because
Okay.
I think both of you are going to pick OSU.
Bold
And
strategy, Cotton.
and it is a bold strategy. It's not one I'm confident in. It's one that if it works out, I'm going to be like, told you so. But I'm not confident in it. So I'm going to pick Texas. I'm going to even venture to say, I don't think Quinn Ewers plays the whole game. I feel like we see some Arch Manning randomly. We throw it in as like we got to change things up.
Sure.
Um, it's a close one. Don't know. I'm just going to go with it because at this point, I want to make up some ground and I'm going to try this. So I'm going to pick the Longhorns 28-27. I'm not confident. There's no stats that back this up. I have no reason to say this. I'm just going to be contrarian.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So,
You know,
Matt,
I'm not mad at that pick, Jesse. I'm not mad at it at all.
it's
I
wrong.
listen.
That's okay.
Michigan when they beat Ohio State. I don't know what broke in Ryan Day, but something snapped. You can look at how he was acting just walking to the tunnel after that game was over until something popped loose, something broke. There was some trauma. I don't know what happened, but something awoke inside him that apparently he's channeled into this Buckeyes team. And I just, like you said, West Texas has had moments where they've been like, you should have, but we're not sure. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think what we're probably going to see in the national championship is Ohio State versus Penn State, and that
Ooh.
makes me
oh
sick to my stomach a little bit. Um,
gosh,
that being said, and God, I hope to God James Franklin finally gets that big win he's been looking for since he got up there. But anyway, that being said, I like Ohio State's chances here. Wes, you only picked them by 7. I'm going to margin this out a little bit more, and I'm going to
yep.
say OSU rolls in this thing, 38-14.
And that's probably actually a better pick and probably something that I should have done just given the way OSU has looked against people. But yeah,
I mean,
that's
they demolished UT, who had one of the best defenses on the planet this season.
Yeah.
They annihilated Oregon, and Oregon had one of the best offenses on the planet. So you put those two together, that doesn't bode well for Texas. I'm sorry, it just doesn't.
yeah.
So
Yeah, well, at least for Texas, it's kind of a home game. It's in Texas, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think that's going to make much of a
Probably
difference.
not, but it's worth throwing out there. So,